Whiskers twitching, tails held high, cat goggles on, ready to fly into the pool with a mighty leap. Splash so big the judges weep. Meow meow cannonball, cats are diving one and all. Backflip spins, they own the air, soaked and proud without a care.
What a remarkable display of feline agility we're witnessing here.
I'm sure by now you've seen the viral trend of the cat diving off the diving board in the Olympic swimming pool, doing the cool flips and going into the water. And over the last few days, I have generated more than a few of these videos. And when I say a few, there is literally hundreds of these that I have generated. Now, the important question, are any of them good and usable? And the answer is some of them are, some of them aren't. And by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to make your own animal diving into a pool and making it look good. But before I get to that, I want to show you some of the best ones, or worst ones, that I was able to generate. Let's first start out with VO3. This is one of the first ones I generated. I was pretty excited by the result. It looked good. All I had to do was raise the height. Let me show you.
Did you just see that? Unbelievable form.
The cat is here, the board is like here. So I'm like, okay, we're there. We just have to increase the height, and then like 100 attempts later, we're still trying. We had this one here. I don't even know what happened. The cat is diving behind him. Not like the cat is not the focus. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. The cat is floating on the air. Speaking of confusing, VO3 also created this masterpiece here. And we also have this one here where the cats can do incredible flips in the air and just kind of levitate there. So we can get pretty close and you'll see this one, but again, it's the level issue. So you can see in the start here, the diving boards are pretty high up relative to the water, but when the cat dives,
unbelievable. Never seen anything like it.
it's just a very short dive. At some point, I'm like, okay, forget the cats. Let's try a polar bear. And I think this is worse. And then we have Hulio AI, the sponsor of today's video that made this all possible, and they were my go-to when I want to create a movie in AI. They offer a pretty good deal with unlimited generation. If you're using their newest model, 02, it is really good for physics. I really wanted to get this to work with one of their other models because it has unlimited generation when you are on the Ultra plan. Just for the older models, not the 2.0. The 2.0 does require credits. I'll have a link in the description below so you can check them out, and they're a great company for video generation. Now, some of their bloopers include this cat jumping out of the water, doing a somersault in the air multiple times, and then jumping back on the board. Another cat that has the capability of walking in the air. We have this cat here that can walk on water. This one was just rare and in the mix where the cat actually did kind of what it had to do. It went off the diving board. We have this one here that walks towards the camera, flies backwards, and then goes headfirst into the water. Don't even know what to say about this one. It's like on a trampoline, it springboard, and then there's a random person in the background going, ah! Looks decent. You can see the cat kind of jump, and he's just like, ooh! We have another back-flipping cat. Check out this one. He just walks backwards, and then, yeah, I don't think he would have cleared the board. I think he would have hit the board, not went into the water. But nonetheless, our back-flipping cat. If we're talking about back-flipping cats, this one is probably the coolest. You can see his belly. The whole fur just kind of like pops up. Really interesting. We have the cat head and the cat torso separate when it's diving. So I don't know what to say. Incredible. Speaking of separation, how about this one here where the cat loses its tail mid-dive? This one, the cat goes through the board, and we have the stretchy cat that comes back. This one does an incredible flip, and you'll see it right now. Boom. We have the ultimate somersault. that is occurring on this diving board here. As you can see, there is a lot of failures that I've gone through in order to get a successful prompt and a successful workflow that allows us to generate these cats jumping off a board into the water. And before I show you, I want to remind you to click the subscribe button. I cover AI on a daily basis so you can stay up to date with the latest and greatest AI. So now let's go generate some real cats jumping off diving boards into the water that actually looks good. Alright, last blooper, I swear this one's just too funny. The cat becomes a human. Okay, let's generate a good one now. You're going to want to go to an AI tool that allows you to generate an image. You're going to put in a prompt that looks something like this, which is a cat standing straight at a 15-meter high diving board at the Olympic Games. There are several people sitting around watching the event in the background. It looks like a TV broadcast. So we are going to start off with a picture of a cat on a diving board. We could use this, and if you're not happy, you can always hit redo. We can regenerate some images, and you kind of want to get one where the cat is kind of standing at the end of the board, and he isn't diving yet. He's just kind of standing there ready to go, because this image will allow us to generate. So something like this isn't bad because we can see the people watching, we can see the cat, and you know there will be water underneath. And again, if you don't like it, you can just keep generating until you get an image that you'd like, that you think you could work with. We're going to use this image here. We have a cat on a diving board. We have a blurred background. You can kind of see it's an Olympic game of some sort. It kind of looks like there's water. There is a diving board. We're going to download this. We're going to go to Hulio AI. I'll have a link in the description below. We're going to move the image that we have downloaded from Gemini over, and we're going to enter our prompt. We have a prompt here that says a TV broadcast of a cat jumping off a 15-meter diving board, and the 15-meter is important so it knows it's not just like walking off the board, and we say it is diving towards the water, doing a flip, and then moving its paws towards the water for a clean dive. So let me show you the generations now that are better. So we can actually see the cat jump off and it's just kind of like diving into water. Does the cat's body look a little funky still? Just a tad, but you can see that the results are substantially better than before. Now you have the basis of a workflow where you create an image, you create a prompt, and you can get a cat or whatever animal you want diving in water off a diving board. Now you can modify the prompt to say, hey, I want some cool flips or somersaults or whatever you want. But honestly, if you try to go from text to just video, it's going to struggle. I've tried it a lot. If you're going from image to video, you really want to simplify your prompt down to what I just showed you so it can actually work. And when I said I have generated hundreds of them, you can see here what I've been busy doing. Yeah, these are all my cat video generations that I've been working on to get this to work. That is the closest I can get with just the free version or using VO for generation, and you can try my prompts and my tricks with other video models. But if you want the exact quality that you've been seeing online, you need to get the upgrade for Hulio AI, and I have actually just purchased credits myself, and I have spent $7 on 500 credits. So now let's give the cat videos a try. Something new they have are these agent templates. So we can actually just click this template, and this is going to load a cat video that you've been seeing. So we can actually just try it now, and we can upload an image of the cat that we've been trying, and then we can hit go, and this is going to take 29 credits over 500. It is going to think, and it is going to make a video similar to what we see above. So it's going to make a plan. It's using the video tool to create exactly what you just saw. Now we have the output with the new model, and you can see the cat walking up the board. It has some audio. It does some somersaults jumping off, but it doesn't splash. You'll see what I mean. Let's go back to trying it ourselves, but with the new model with our prompt. And let's see if this is better. Also with the new model, we can go 1080p instead of 720 or 768p, and we can also go from 6 seconds to 10 seconds. It just doubles the amount of credits we're using. So let's generate this for one last generation. This is the final generation. This is using the agent mode. So you can see the cat jump off the board. It rolls up into a ball and his head pops back out. and he dives into the water. I don't want to deceive you based off the title, the thumbnail, or anything. So in terms of creating these videos, it seems pretty hard to do. I think the ones that you've seen online take multiple attempts, and as you can see, I did a lot of different tweaking and playing around trying to get the most optimal way forward. And I think the most optimal way forward is starting with an image and then using a prompt to go along with the image, and you want the cat to be somewhere on the board, and then you prompt it based off wherever the cat is, and you give it a simple prompt saying, hey, the cat's going forward off the board, it's jumping, doing a somersault or doing something, and then diving into the water. And I think the model you use does make a difference. So VO3 had a problem where it just wanted to like jump from the board here to the water here, and sometimes it had the cat walking on water, and I've tried it many different ways. Hulio AI, the new version, the Hulio 01 version, did a pretty good job, and I showed you how to simplify to get the prompt working on there. The O2 version, which is their agent version, works the best. So off my first attempt, I thought it looked pretty good. We're going to try a second one now, which looks like this. And here we go. This is it. Here's our cat. It jumps off the board. It dives. It nudges the diving board a little bit, but it actually is able to dive down, and it looks pretty good overall, minus the little bug there. So the prompt you just saw is the one I kept prompting it with, and that is what you saw at the very beginning of this video, where it does work. And if you guys enjoy videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. It helps me out keep making videos like this, because I buy credit for different videos, and it just helps me recoup some of my costs. Like the video if you enjoyed this content, and don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this trend. What do you want to see next? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with another AI video.
AI tools, AI news, AI prompts you can use. It's all for free. Just come and see at FranklinAI.com, where you're meant to be.